Dunedin's mayor has had enough, suggesting local police may be under pressure from higher up not to remove protesters from the Octagon. For 26 days, members of the Occupy movement have staged their protest, and although their numbers have dwindled, they're showing no signs of leaving. The council has issued them with trespass notices, but police are refusing to act on them. Dave Cull reports.
Damp weather hasn't moved the Occupy Dunedin campers, and now police admit they won't be doing it either. They're refusing to enforce a trespass notice issued by the City Council, a decision Mayor Cull says raises serious legal concerns.
All councils have bylaws, and if we're now in a position where we don't know which ones the police will enforce, that has implications right across the country.
In a letter sent to the Mayor, police admit it does appear that Occupy Dunedin may be contravening council bylaws, but that to date police have not been made aware of any activity by the protesters that would justify police intervention. The only person arrested by police since the occupation began is this man, who objected to the group taking over the Octagon. But the police stance has the backing of law professor Andrew Geddes.
The police have looked at the grounds on which the council is attempting to issue the trespass notice, and the police just don't believe there are good grounds in law for that notice to be given.
Mayor Cull believes there's pressure from head office not to act just yet, but a police spokesman in Wellington says while they're keeping an eye on the Dunedin situation, there's no national standpoint. The protesters have shifted their tents to one half of the upper Octagon to allow grass to regrow and say they're having regular meetings with police.
We have no disregard for the law. We believe we're entitled to be here for the purpose that we're here for, so nothing's really changed from our perspective.
But Cull says the community wants to see the campsite gone from the central city.
They're telling us that these guys have had a fair go, they've been there long enough, and we want our Octagon back.
The council's now considering its legal options, including hiring private security or getting an injunction from the courts to evict the group. Dave Cull, 3 News.
The city councils in Auckland and Wellington say whatever happens in Dunedin won't affect the way they deal with Occupy protests in their cities. Protesters are based in Civic Square in Wellington and Altair Square in Auckland. Both councils say they are in discussion with the protesters on a daily basis and would like to move them on, but they say whatever action is taken will be in line with their own bylaws.